Toastmaster meeting venues. This is speech number 3, the winning proposal. It is 5 to 7 minutes. Martha, what will our timing be on 5 to 7 minutes? Let's go again.
5 minutes I will lie at the green one. For 6 minutes I will lie at the yellow one. At 7 I will lie at the red one. And I know I don't have to give him a 30-second grace. He will do perfect.
This project calls for the speaker to convince another party to accept a proposal for an action that the other party may or may not have considered already. In this particular situation, Mike Thorn will be making a presentation to a group of senior staff of chain restaurants for their facilities for Toastmasters meetings. I guess this eliminates Wendy's or McDonald's or Taco Bell. So let's think of the next level up. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Michael Thorn for his proposal for Toastmaster meeting venues.
Folks, I know you have a busy schedule today. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I'll give you one thought at the very top of the meeting. Money. We're after money. Now, why would I start with that idea? Because you're in business, and I can see by your restaurants you're doing a thriving business, but we think we can help you out a little bit. By way of introduction, my name is Mike Thorn. I'm something called the Club Growth Director for District 47, which is South Florida and the Bahamas. And I go to a lot of meetings of various Toastmaster clubs. And one of their driving factors is that they need venues at which to hold these meetings. Now, a typical meeting occurs at least twice a month, many times every week. It's usually held during a meal time, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and there is on average 15 people per meeting. What's that mean to you? Well, as I said, the whole crux of the matter is we require places to have our meetings. And we have noticed that almost all of your restaurants have back rooms. And those back rooms, we've also noticed, are many times not being used, which represents excess capacity and a loss of revenue, or at least a loss of potential revenue. So the reason I'm here today is to propose that we work at an operation or an opportunity where we merge forces, where we conduct our meetings in your facilities. Because right now they're not being used and you're missing an opportunity to generate revenue. The question then arises, how much are we talking about? Let me give you some numbers to show you what I have in mind. If you have a set menu of, say, $10 to $15 that we would use for all people attending meetings, we'll take the low end. We'll take the conservative or worst case. We'll say $10 per member times 15 members. It gives us $150, not counting tips, a minimum of $150 to your restaurant that you would otherwise not have. If they meet twice a month, we're talking about $300 that you would not have. We have a lot of restaurants throughout the entire South Florida area. Based upon our current club membership, we're thinking we need at least a minimum of 6 rooms per week. Let's take it again, times 6 and give us $1,800. And that's if it's only every other week. That's if it only meets every other week, we're still bringing in $1,800 that would otherwise slip through your fingers. If we increase it to every week, we basically double this to $3,600. And that is straight revenue to you. That's almost pure profit to you because the room is already there. It's excess capacity. It's not being used. We think if we are combine our forces, we use your excess capacity and our members, we have a natural fit. We have a satisfied clientele, and you have revenue that would otherwise be going someplace else. Do I have your attention yet? I thought so. This $3,600 is the absolute minimum we're talking about. I suggested $10 for a start. If you establish a meal of $12 to $15, and we have more than 15 members per meeting, then this increases almost exponentially. So, again, being very conservative, we're looking at about $4,000 for 6 restaurants on a monthly basis. And we can also add one more little fillet to it, that all of our people tend to be very upwardly mobile, and they tend to eat out a lot. As a consequence, they bring their family, they bring their friends, they bring their professional counterparts. And where do they take them for these various meetings? Outside Toastmasters, to places they know. So while we cannot guarantee they'll bring their family in every evening, there's a very strong chance that they will come back for other purposes. Now, I know this is a new opportunity for you. I know something you may not have considered, but I do think it's worth your active consideration. I'd like to leave you my card, and I hope you can consider this year, if not this meeting, then the next, because quite frankly, we have other chains to which we'll be talking, but you're hands down our first choice. And we'd definitely like to participate with you in making this a really strong partnership. Thank you.